Yo, what's up YouTube family, and welcome back to another dope episode of SIGLoverTV. I am SIGLover51, and yep, you guessed it, I need y'all to hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that share button, and also don't forget the bell notification so you know every time your boy drops another fire ass video. Yeah, so I know y'all see what's going on. I got a whole lot of color in my life. So, today's video, I wanted to talk to y'all about my hoster guy. I got a guy. You know, everybody's got a guy. I got a guy. It's my buddy Jack owns Patriot Apparel Defense. Man, let me tell you, he gets me together every time. Nothing like a custom holster that is affordable, that takes care of business, and it fits. I mean, retention is on point, solid. You hear what I'm saying? Solid. I mean, let me tell you, okay? I called him up because you know I'm going on this journey. Everybody knows I'm going on this journey of, you know, the goal is to get 10 2011/1911 double stack, whatever you want to call them, so that I can create my collection, customize them all differently, make sure that they run, do reviews on them, let you know who's rocking in the budget world, and then scale up from there. So I called Jack and I said, look, here's what I need. I need some holsters. So I was just gonna do like a paddle holster or, you know, something like that. Just something simple that I can keep, you know, I can go to the range and do what I need to do. Then I texted him the day before and said, hey, I'm going to the range. I want a range setup. Is there anything you can do to get me a dope range setup? He said, oh yeah, that's easy. Okay. And then when I got there, he said, drop leg, safari land, here we go. Started running down, you know, what needed to happen. And I mean, you talk about turnaround time. But needless to say, I mean, I kind of gave him a crazy, kooky order. It was kind of like, you know, well, I want to be able to have this, but I want an iteration of this minus the comp, but with the light. Then minus the comp and the light, but then with the comp only. Yeah, it got to be crazy. And when I say he got me together, he got me together. I got a profile with the TLR1. I got a profile with the PL Turbo, the Olight Valkyrie. And then I also got one with just the comp. And then I got this one with just the firearm. It was the Mac. And then I got this one, which is just the Mac with the light. So, I mean, come on. But check this out, though. They all have, ta-da. You know, I can cant them. I can have them straight up and down. You know, this is quality. And y'all can see, look, this ain't no punk Kydex. You know what I'm saying? This is not just like you see that? You see me trying to squeeze it, right? You see that? Yeah. This is that thick boy, you dig? And it is quality. Quality. So I had to put him on blast. I texted him and said, hey man, can I do a review and just talk about you a little bit? You know, I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. I don't ever have to change out anything. I can just, I'm in there. If I want to switch from gun to gun or situation to situation, I can do that and just keep the holster on me. I mean, man, I'm telling you, you can't beat it. Y'all know me, I say it, you can't beat it. But to be able to have a drop leg set up for the range so that I can start training and doing the things that I need to do, he came through in the clutch. I'm telling you, Patriot Apparel Defense. It's on the screen so you can see it. You know what I'm saying? With my man Jack, you call him, he'll get it together. I think he has every mold. I believe I mean, he's made a lot of holsters for me. He's made holsters for my Legions, both of them. He's made holsters for my M18. He's made holsters for my P365. He's made holsters for I've been dealing with it for years. When I had my Shield Plus, made holsters for that. If there's a holster that you need, Jack is the man to call. I'm telling you, I can't thank him enough. You know, I'm going to the range down in Kentucky, and I'm doing some shooting with a buddy of mine, Jimmy, down there next week. I'll have that footage for you when I get back next week, and then y'all will be able to see how we really get down. And I'm taking the whole arsenal, so I'm gonna have everything: my ARs, my AR pistols, my 300 blackout suppressed, my Legions, definitely my 1911 double stacks, because I'm rocking this, as you can see. I mean, okay, so if you guys don't believe that I'm telling you the truth in regards to how this thing goes, I'm going to let you hear it yourself. Listen to this. Listen. Yeah. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. A beautiful fitment. Beautiful. Now, the crazy thing is that this is the attention to detail. This is why I go to custom route. You know, there's not a lot of companies out there that make custom, you know, and in a timely manner, no doubt. You know, I know QVO will customize it for you, and I love Roger and those guys over at QVO Tactical. They do their thing. They got me thinking about covering this up with some material, just because I love what they're doing. This is the holster that's supposed to be for the Mac only. Okay? Let me show you something. This is the holster that's supposed to be for the Mac with the comp. It happens to hold this firearm without the comp because the dust cover is longer. If I try to use this in this, when I talk about fitment, it fits, you know, it locks in, you know, but I'm not covered here because the dust cover on the Mac is shorter than the almost full dust cover on this Thesis. So could I use it? Sure. Got my external safety, my grip safety. I could use it if I needed to. Tight. I could tighten that up a little bit more even. But I want it to fit the way it's supposed to fit. But with this one, I mean, it fits. You know, it's not an audible click, but, you know, I could probably tighten up the retention here on the trigger guard and probably get it to snap right in there. And it's in there. It's got some movement, but that's because of the trigger guard not being a little tighter. You can see the space in there. So if I was to tighten that down, I believe I can get it to lock in. But, I mean, whatever you think you want, if you have a firearm that you have had trouble finding a holster, call my guy over at Patriot Apparel Defense. He's the man. I'm telling you, when you look at this right here, this right here, this drop leg setup, being able to cant it. And then here's the kicker on that. Okay, it's got the Safariland joints on the back. Okay, I actually spoke to him and said, what if I wanted to put one of these on a paddle holster? He said, yep, we can do that. So if you want something kind of a modular system, I believe that he's the man that can help you get to where you're trying to go. For real, for real. I mean, I'm just telling you, it's a dope situation. But when I say retention, like, I can tighten that up. Covered, like, can't even get in there. And the kicker is that because these firearms all have the same basic platform and measurements, let's say I wanted to take this one and I wanted to run the PL Turbo on it. Now I can use this firearm in this holster with this light. I can flip the TLR1 to the Mac, use the Mac in this one. What do you want to do? I mean, what do you want to do? Come on. For real, for real. So I can't say enough about this. And what got me here was trying to find holsters because I have lights on everything. Well, this was before holsters made them for a bunch of lights. You had some with the small one with the laser and the, and trigger guard combo, those kind of things. Yeah, you had that. But I wanted lights, the lights that I have, This is before, Olight was back because the lights were frying up. Or, people, didn't want to spend the money on the TLR1, but they'd buy the TLR7. Whatever. 6 one way, half dozen the other. Ultimately, that's how I figured it out, because I was down at the store over at Showtime Guns and Ammo, and I was like, hey, listen, I need to find a holster. Can you help me do that? And Jack goes, I make holsters. Oh, okay. And needless to say, countless years later, and I can't tell you how many holsters I have from him. I got a drawer full of holsters because I loved what he was doing. And it's a fantastic situation. So if you want to get a hold of Jack over at Patriot Apparel Defense, you can reach them at www.patriotappareldefense.com, or you can give them a jingle. The number's right on the screen. I'm telling you, Jack is the man. He's honest, has a lot of integrity. He stands by his product. If there's ever an issue, I don't know exactly what the warranty is because I've never had to use it. That should tell you something. I've never had a holster break, wear out, be misshapen. My everyday carry, the one that I have from my SIG P365X Macro Comp, that one's got a little bit of play, but that's because I wear it. I've been wearing it for years, since I bought the X Macro when it first dropped. Don't have any problems. Never dropped anything, never had anything fall out, never had a screw come loose and break. I've just had a great experience with Jack and his company. And so I believe in the little guy. I do. That's why I rock with QVO, because the little guy right now, they might blow up. I don't know. That's why I rock with Skip's Guns. I rock with him because, he started out from the bottom, now he's here. And that's just what I do. I love the come up. So, I wanted to come on here today to give a big shout out to Patriot Apparel Defense, because he got me together, drop leg setup, I mean, strong, very strong Kydex. I'm scared to say this Kydex. I mean, look at this. Y'all see this? This is like, this is hard stuff. It's just me, man. Ain't nobody knocking on the door. The dog thought it was somebody knocking at the door. But man, I'm telling you, this is quality stuff. I mean, look at that. Look at the molding. Look at that. You can see the serrations. That's how he gets down. Like clamped in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sitting in there. Look at this. Look. All the way up to the safety. You got the safety. I got a safety mark in there. It's sitting in there so deep. Just a beautiful situation. Just sits. Look at that. Look at that. Light all the way down. Come on, man. Look. No wiggle. Look. No wiggle. Wiggle. No, none. I mean, come on. Even this one, this one's supposed to be the one with the... Look. I mean, what more do I have to tell y'all? Get it, my boy Jack. Patriot Apparel Defense. It's on the screen. Find out what he can do, what he's willing to do, what he wants to do. You know? I mean, he'll be busy messing around with me because I believe in these. I don't know why that rhymed, but it did. I believe in these. And these and that. I'm telling you. So I wanted to get on here and just take a moment, you know, because it's real. I told y'all. And there's gonna be more holsters. I'm gonna try and do different colors just because I like bold, you know. I like the red because, you know, it's a deep red, like crimson. You get it? Roll Tide. So, you know, I try to rock, you know, with smaller companies, you know, because they care and their level of attention to detail. You see that? Serrations. See that? I mean, you can even see the serrations on this one. I mean, just a fantastic situation, a fantastic product. Can't say enough about it. Can't say enough about, you know, I'm getting ready to do some vlogging and I'm gonna go up and check out a few. I'm gonna show you guys a few of the FFLs and the gun stores that I have around me. And I frequent these places. They have great customer service, great people. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's gonna be coming next week because I've got some things that I want to show you guys. So I've got some things in layaway. I got a lot of support from the guys that subscribe to me and rock with me and watch my videos, and people that don't subscribe and watch my videos. You might see it, and then just, you know, that might be all you need. I mean, I'm just telling you, you know, the little guy, great customer service, great care, attention to detail, layaways, you name it. I just like rocking with them, and there's a few of them that I do frequent. The main one being Showtime Guns and Ammo. There's a few, you know. I've never been up to Jay's. I've never been down to 517, which is an indoor gun range and gun store down south of where I live. And so, you know, I'm just bringing it to the people so that you guys have options on where to go, what to do, how plentiful the options are that they have. You know, I'm just trying to give you what you need, which is information, because that's what I do. And as I always say, you can't tell me this is not fire. I'm gonna get a t-shirt made that says that shit. For real, because it's fire. I mean, look, I could just, what kind of day am I gonna have at the range? What kind of day? Am I gonna have one of those days where I'm up there without the comps? No comp. You know, that's what I like. So once again, Patriot Apparel Defense, it's on the screen. Had to put him on blast. He got me together, and I paid for these guys. No hookups, no nothing. So I'm not saying this because he gave them to me for free or he gave me the plug. No, I paid for these. But I love them so much that I had to get on here and tell you guys about it. Because I had to. You know, I feel like Nardwar. We have to know. All my rap heads, y'all know what I'm talking about when they say that. You know. But I'm telling you, man, this is fantastic. Can't beat it. The price was reasonable. Craftsmanship impeccable. Come on now. I'm gonna let you see. But as always, I appreciate everybody. I want y'all to share my video, share my channel, help me grow my channel. I want to do this full time, just kind of hang out with y'all and talk guns all day. For real. That's my dream. And I'm going to keep plugging away at it. I'm going to keep doing my thing until my thing does what it does. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that what God has for me is for me, and nobody can stand in between it because his word says it. So with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all, as I always do, with the positive vibes. I wish y'all all the love, all the peace. God bless. I'm SIGLover51, and I'm out.